Welcome to George Coaching. I'm Jimmy George. In this video, we are looking at how small changes can transform your health and your energy. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the like button and press the bell, which is down below. And the bell will tell you every time that we publicize a new video. Don't forget to check our links down below as well. We've got lots on our website, georgecoaching.com. One-to-one individual physical preparation services. We work with athletes, we work with general population. We do lots of work with nutrition for everybody. We also do business development, which is a really, really important part. And that kind of revolves off of people working on their health themselves and then helping other people as well. But in this video, we are looking at how small changes can transform your energy and your health. So let's get into it. Maybe you're getting through the day and you're losing energy. Maybe you're having a lull halfway through the day, or maybe you just feel completely depleted. Energy is a sign that things aren't quite going to plan. So what can we do about it? Well, the first thing we can do is start with small adjustments. We never do anything in a massive way, because if you do everything in a massive way, you're going to come down in a massive way. So we just want to do small steps that incrementally build you up. And the first thing is, what is the one thing that you think you need to change about your life and your lifestyle to be able to improve? You need to stop drinking so much caffeine. It could be that you need to drink more water. It could be that you're eating energy-sapping foods. They're very heavy, or maybe your meals are too big. So just think about that and consider, what is that small change that you need to make. Next one is identify energy-draining habits. It could be that maybe you have a lunch meal and it's packed full of sugar, so you get a big spike and then you get a big drop. Maybe that is a habit that you do 5 days a week when you're at work, or maybe you have a habit in the morning that you reach for coffee first thing and it lifts you up and drops you down. So what is that one habit that you need to consider changing? The third thing we're going to think about is your movement for the day. How much movement have you got? Are you overdoing it? Is there too much movement? Maybe you're a labourer, maybe you train, and maybe you're always on the go and there's just no time for recovery. Or maybe you're the opposite end. Maybe you work from home and there's no opportunity to really move. So you're going to get up in the morning, go straight to the desk, not move around. So we want to find the happy medium. If you're finding that you're in the first category, you're doing too much, you need to recover. You need to plan that out. How are you going to recover? Maybe you're going to reduce your training. Maybe you're going to go to bed earlier. There's lots of different things we can consider. Or maybe if you're of the latter, where you are working from home a lot and you're just not active, how can you be more active? How can you start your day more active? How can you end your day more active? Maybe that's getting up, going for a walk before you do anything, getting out and getting a 30-minute walk down. You know, it's all possible. You just need to believe it, and you can then, obviously, if you can then achieve it. Next one is embracing the power of a routine. Now, I'm a guy of routine. I like routine. I encourage people to have routine. It gives us structure, it gives us clarity, and with routine is consistency. And then with consistency, you start to see improvements as you go along. So what is it, the routine that you want to be able to live? What is the lifestyle that you want to be able to live, and how does that look? So maybe you can just write out how your day would look in your ideal world, and then obviously you need to challenge yourself, you need to push yourself. How can you make it happen? What part of your lifestyle do you need to change to be able to make that happen? The routine is something that will evolve. It's never static, but you can have an objective. So we can look at your morning routine, we can have a look at your lunch breaks, maybe we can have a look at your evening routine, and you can start to work out how that's going to look over each day. How does it look like over a whole week? What we're going to do on a Saturday, what we're going to do on a Sunday, how does that reflect over the week? Is there balance to everything that I'm doing? Have I got downtime? So that's the structure, and then doing that over a month, and you can even do it over a year. And then obviously, while you're doing this, while you're transforming your energy, you need to be monitoring it. And if they're not working, we drop them and we try something else, and we'll work again. However, you've always got to track what you're doing. So how can we track what we're doing? Well, you need to write it down. You need to keep a journal, or you need to log it. Maybe you have some software on your wrist or on your phone, or something where you can actually track your progress to see your energy. However, we find that energy is probably best tracked by how you feel. And that could be quality of sleep. Are you napping during the day? How long was the nap? Did you need the nap? General feeling of wellness. Do you feel well? Do you feel unwell? Do you feel as though you've got energy? Just score on yourself and just do that with a very simple journal at the end of each day. So there we go. Hopefully there's some tips that are going to help you transform your energy and just something you to consider. If you found this video useful, again, don't forget to subscribe, like our video, and also don't forget to go to georgecoaching.com and sign up for the Friday 5, which is all of our news, lots of health tips, lots of information around health, wellness and performance. We'll see you next time.